Have you seen a travel video about Thailand and thought to yourself, hey, there must be more cool places there, or there must be more than just Pad Thai, right? And guess what? I've been to Thailand quite a lot, so I'll tell you some fun stories too. We're going to watch and talk about this popular video right here and comparing it with my own insights from over 40 years of living and traveling here. There's so much more to Thailand than you could ever imagine. With my experience and stories I'm about to share, we'll travel beyond the regular tourist traps and discover unique places that might just become your next dream vacation spot. So grab a seat and maybe grab a Thai iced tea or a coconut and get ready to see Thailand from a new perspective. Let's get started.
Greetings, dear traveler. Are you in pursuit of warm, sandy beaches, island hopping, and sweltering jungle treks? Or simply on a budget and in search of a destination rich in affordable adventures?
Okay, so we're like 15 seconds in, and I can tell you why the views on this video is so high. This is a good and high quality video. It's fun to watch too. I really like the voice, the narrator's voice. But let's see if this entertaining, high quality video offers any good insights on visiting Thailand.
No matter what kind of experience you're seeking, Thailand has it all. Not convinced? Then sit back, relax, and let us reveal why you should travel to Thailand in Visiting Thailand, a beginner's travel guide.
Okay, so the intro was very nice. It was like it showed the different experience that Thailand has to offer. Basically, if Thailand were a supermarket, right? I'll be one of the people in the candy section or chocolate. I like dark chocolate, and I'll never want to leave. I should know. And I also agree that Thailand is much more than just a party destination. It has a rich history. It has natural beauty. Let's say if you're a hiker, it has that. If you're into beaches or islands, it has that. It has beautiful Buddhist temples, elephants, great food, festivals, cheap beer, world-class shopping malls, market, street food, Muay Thai. It's safe. It also has a well-developed tourism services, as well as world-class internet connection, and the list goes on. Let's keep on going here.
Place without rushing. Don't forget to learn a few key phrases in Thai to make your travels easier. But don't worry too much, as English is widely spoken. And while you can visit Thailand all year...
Okay, regarding language, it depends on where you're at. There's another Thai phrase that you can use. It's basically like the WD-40 for Thai phrases. It makes everything smoother. It means no problem or don't worry about it, which is Mai Pen Lai. So remember that. Also, don't forget to download Google Translator in case you need more help with the language. I have a list of my top apps for you to download, and it could save you money when you travel here. I'll tell you where to find them near the end of this video. Some of the apps, I still use it today. It's very useful. Now back to the language. So in big cities like Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Pattaya, Phuket, right? And other touristy hotspots in the country, it's true that you can go without knowing any Thai. You can use English, it's fine. Hospitals as well as dental clinics mostly speak English because most of the Thai doctors here, as well as dentists, they study Western medication or medicine, I mean. For example, I was visiting my family somewhere in Isan. It's a small town. There's like less than 10,000 people there. And one of my cousin, I didn't know he was my cousin. It was like a family reunion. And this Thai guy came up to me, looks kind of like me, but I didn't know he was my cousin. And he started speaking English to me. And I was like, what the heck's going on? This guy spoke pretty good, like very good English. In this small town, I didn't expect anyone to speak English. And it turns out that he was a doctor. He's my cousin. Now, outside tourist hotspots, Thais don't really speak English, which I think it could be a good thing if you're like super adventurous. Maybe you're going to Isan like I did. My family's from there, which is in the northeast of the country. In that part of the country, no one like really speak any English. Now let's keep on going here.
And while you can visit Thailand all year round, the best time to travel there is between November and early April, when rainfall is limited and temperatures are manageable. So,
Okay, yeah, I agree. So the best time, he said, November and early April. For me, I would say you can go in October to April. I would say that's the best time. That's when the country is all sunny and it has like nice cool breezes. And it might be even a little bit too chilly in the northern part of Chiang Mai during the nighttime. So that's the high season anyways. A lot of tourists are here during the high season.
your tour is booked, your bags are packed, and you've secured a great deal on that flight into Bangkok. It's time to hit the bustling streets and back roads of this great Southeast Asian gem.
Okay, before you start talking about where to go, here's a quick tip for me. Before you come to Thailand, you might want to wear shorts. You don't want to wear jeans or long pants because it's very hot. Unless you're in Chiang Mai and it's during the evening, okay, you might need like sweaters or jeans or pants. Also, you want to bring your favorite travel hat as well as sunglasses. Avoid drinking hot drinks outdoors unless you want to like sweat like you're singing in some karaoke bar or something. Also bring your own sunscreen because the sunscreen here can be pretty expensive because they have to import it to the country, and for a small sunscreen it could cost you like $20.
Thai Kingdom. You'll surely be left in awe by the palace complex's impressive and intricate buildings. And don't forget to visit the spectacular Wat Arun.
Can you imagine how many Instagram likes you'll get from Wat Arun?
And see the impressive reclining Buddha before carrying on to the temple Wat Ratchanadaram, whose design is said to derive from the metal temples built in Sri Lanka and India over 2,000 years ago.
Also, if you're first time traveling here, I would recommend going to these temples. If you enjoy temples inside Bangkok and you want to see more beautiful temples, more ancient temples in the country, you will have to head to Chiang Mai in the north. It's just so impressive as the one in Bangkok. Maybe even more impressive, I don't know. I definitely enjoy my time in Chiang Mai. Hopefully they will talk about Chiang Mai later, let's see.
Yourself for days well spent by visiting one of the city's many rooftop bars and unwind with local brews while overlooking the feverish scene that is Bangkok. And
Yeah, rooftop bars. It sounds more like a therapy session to me, with a nice view and with a beer, I guess. So the perfect place to conquer your fear of heights is up here. Also, if you like skyscrapers, you should check out this place called King Power Nahan Nakhon. It's one of the most popular tourist attractions in Bangkok. It has this unique architecture design, and at the top of the building, it has this place called Skytrade, and it's about 300 meters above ground. It offers like a scary, very scary view of the city. And on the ground, it has like a glass floor and you can walk on it. It's pretty scary. You need some guts to walk through it. By the way, I'm not being sponsored by them or anyone here. I'm just telling you my honest opinion where I would recommend my friends or family to go. Okay, let's keep on going.
And once you've sufficiently lost yourself in the chaos of the busy streets and back alleyway clubs, you'll be free to move on to Thailand's dazzling countryside to experience
That looks like a
blissful
tea
rejuvenation.
plantation somewhere in Chiang
Begin
Rai.
in the north and pay a visit to the mountainous city of Chiang Mai. Hike past unexpected waterfalls while enjoying the sounds of bubbling brooks as nature envelops you.
Now, I don't know where the waterfalls is. I'm not sure. I've been to quite a few waterfalls in the north. You might stumble into some random waterfall and feels like you're in some kind of shampoo commercial. But be prepared to walk in the jungle if you want to visit one of these waterfalls. Bring some mosquito spray. It's about $2. You can buy it at any 7-Eleven. And bring lots of water. Make sure you're fit to walk in hot and humid place, because I almost passed out when I was walking in the jungle. I'm feeling a little bit lightheaded. I'm just take a 5-10 minutes break right here. Has a nice breeze. It's too much. I hope there's no snakes here.
You'll want to head to Chiang Rai, where you can explore the eclectic, starkly coloured Wat Rong Khun, an unconventional art exhibition to which admission is free.
Okay, so Wat Rong Khun, also known as the White Temple, but to me that temple is more like a work of art. Now, it's free for Thai nationals. Foreigners, last time I checked, they could charge about 50 baht, which is around $2. Keep that in mind if you go to this temple because they need money for the funding.
You trek into the Thai highlands just outside of the city. Reach the top of Fuji Pha, a national forest park and one of the country's most famous viewpoints. Time your visit for dawn and
Okay, so this is a famous national park or forest, Fuji Pha. It's not just outside the city. It's about 5 hours drive from Chiang Mai, maybe a little more. I was about to go there when I was living in Chiang Mai, but it was so remote. I wouldn't recommend this for a beginner because, it's so remote and it's so off the beaten path. But again, if you're super adventurous, then this spot is for you. But I thought this video was supposed to be for like first-time travelers to Thailand. Now, for first-time travelers to the country, I would just recommend you to stay in Chiang Mai or in Chiang Rai. And unless, again, you're super adventurous, you want to go out like 5 hours away to the border, to this national park, it's up to you. Also, if you do decide to go to this spot, you might want to book a hotel before you go because you want to stay overnight because it's pretty far away from the city, or bring a tent to sleep overnight.
Allow yourself a quiet moment to overlook the sea of mist that hangs atop the never-ending hilltops. You won't be disappointed. Next, head down south and take part in a little
Okay, so
island.
before we start talking about islands and beaches, I'd like to share you some insights about the northern part of the country that he didn't mention in the video, that it has amazing views, like very amazing mountain views and farmland views. Some of the best tasting foods, like mangoes, the best tasting mangoes I ever had in my life was there in Chiang Mai. I don't know how and why, but it's so amazing. Also, the other thing you want to try besides the foods is the Thai sausage. It's different from other part of the country. The Isan sausage is different from the northern Chiang Mai sausage. And I think it's one of my favorite food in Thailand. So if you love sausages, if you love pad thai, you have to try the northern sausages. Let's start talking about the south and the beaches.
Ride long-tail boats to Railay Beach in Thailand's Krabi province. Next, visit Koh Samui. Finish off your adventure through southern Thailand with a visit to the west coast of the Malay Peninsula.
Okay, I never been to the southern part of the country, like in Phuket. But I visited some of the islands in the Gulf of Thailand. And the islands there, they're like those pictures you see when you look at travel brochures, but in 3D. They really look like that in person. And the pictures as well as the videos don't do justice, really. It looks unreal.
Go on and on about the endless array of destinations, activities and experiences ready to be had in this tropical paradise. But those are stories for another video. Well, has your hunger for something different been fulfilled yet? No? Then a dose of additional inspiration is in order. Watch another video and
Okay, so his video ends, and I still have a couple more tips that he didn't mention. So Thailand is more like choose your own adventure book. You could be exploring the history or relaxing on the beaches or finding your zen in some ancient temple in Chiang Mai or Bangkok. It's up to you. You can come by yourself, backpacking, or you come with family. So however, there are some important topics that the video didn't cover. And I believe they could have helped newcomers as well as experienced travelers coming here. But to be fair, this video was very short. They couldn't possibly cover everything in 5 minutes or 6 minutes. So overall, the video was very well made. It has professional narration and visuals. I wish I can do it. It takes a lot of time to make videos like this, but it only touched on the basic of the country's most famous spots If you're planning to travel to Thailand for the first time, or you've been here before, like myself, there are other key things you should know. Things like the best places to exchange your currency, the essential travel apps you should have, and some basic laws to follow and avoid so you don't get into trouble or get locked up. You don't want that. It might also be helpful to learn about the common scams or hustles that you should be aware of. Now, with all that said, I prefer Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai because of their unique attractions and atmosphere. However, the burning season from January to April can be dangerous to your health, especially if you're like older or you have like some kind of health issue or you had asthma. But if you're only staying for a couple days or a couple weeks and you're young and you're healthy, I think you should be fine in Chiang Mai during the burning season. Another recommendation I have is Hua Hin and Rayong, which the video didn't touch. They offer beautiful views and they are less touristy when compared to beach and islands destination like Phuket. For hidden gems, I would recommend people visiting a place called Got Lanta or Got Lipi. These islands have stunning beaches. They have not too many tourists. They offer more authentic Thai experience. Now, for the best places to exchange money and avoid scams, remember to check out my free PDF ebook. It's pretty much like a cheat code or cheat sheet for Thailand. There's a link in the description below. You can download it for free. Alright, so we reached the part where you've been waiting for. Remember when I mentioned I had some super helpful apps to share and for you to download? So here's the first one. Here's a list. So the first one is obviously the Google Translation. This is like your BFF if you ever need one to help you with your translation. Number 2 is Bolt and Grab. If you need a ride or you don't want to hail a taxi, it's too busy, you can use this app. Also, you don't need to speak Thai. You can just point where you want to go on the app and someone come pick you up. So if you want to avoid pronouncing some Thai location, you can use these apps. The third one is Wise. If you need to send or receive money internationally, it saved me maybe thousands of dollars so far, especially if you're living here as a expat or a retiree, or you travel here a lot, or you have families here and you're sending money. You can download the link in the description below. You can save money on your first $500 of transfer. Also help out the channel. The fourth one is Agoda. If you want to stay anywhere inside Thailand as well as Southeast Asia, you can save up to 80% on your next travel. Now the last one is TripAdvisor. I use this app to find recommended local restaurants as well as international restaurant anywhere in the country. Now, with all that said, what is one place in Thailand you're most excited to visit after watching this video? If you are interested in exploring Bangkok, check out this video on the top right for the best places to visit, or click on the video on the bottom right for the top 10 shopping malls in Bangkok. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips and reactions. Happy travels, and I'll see you next time. And yeah, finally I get to eat my som tam right here. So good. Oh yeah. Oh, turn this off.